Yo, welcome to Minnesota Cold Talk Podcast. Yo, we got a special guest. I know y'all gonna love this one right here. Hold on, let me send out the invites right now to everybody. To give me a couple minutes, yo. This right here is the information that we need. Not only could this help out the community, yo, it's an alternative to a healthy life, man. You know what I mean? So you got to come on in, man. Everybody have a seat. All right. I'm sending the invites out right now. Hold on. I'm just sending the invites out right now. Hey, thanks for everybody for coming in. Show some love. So I send the invites out. If anybody watching, send everybody invites out. Tell them to come on. Why I look all red in the... Shout out to Ebony. Ebony, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. What's the subject tonight? So the subject tonight, yo, we got a special guest that's coming through to show some love. Through their presence, you know what I mean? Hope the information that she do give us, that people take it and use it wisely, man, because people need to know about this. It's a lot of people in the communities out, not even only in the black community, but high in the black community with diabetes and things like that. I want to give a shout out, special shout out to Fuji. Hey, how you doing, Mama? I want to give a special shout out to Adriel Williams. She just joined in. I just sent her an invite, so we just waiting for her to come in. Y'all, listen, she's not gonna be on camera. She said she's kind of tired, but she's still gonna bless us, even though she's fresh off an airplane. She's still gonna come show us some love and bless us with this information, man. I'm excited about this. If y'all don't know, I'm into herbs, I'm into healthy living, but I still like a cheeseburger every now and then, so I need to get mine together. You know what I mean?
No, I know. I thought you said 8:30. I wasn't even expecting it. So.
Nah, not 8:30 today. Tate, what's going on? Michaela, what's going on? Start sending the invites out, you guys. She might take a little bit to get in, but it's all love. You know what I mean? She hit me up, showing me love, and I'm be sending invites out too. I don't know where Emily at. Okay.
Am I gonna have to back out to put the video on? Because I don't even know. You know, I never came in on audio.
Yeah. Back out and turn your video on.
All right.
Shout out to Adriel. Where Adriel at? Shout out to Justina. She said 500 stars. Calm down, Justina. Don't send you sending the money early. Send the money. You sending money on real early. She didn't even get in here yet. Wait till we hear the information, then you can flood it with the money on. Shout out to you though, Justina, man, for always supporting the channel. We got already over 100 people in here already waiting to hear the information. Thank you, Adriel, for joining. Who else do we got in here? I can't even name everybody that's coming in right now. It's going in so fast. I just seen that Erica joined, Nicole joined. Thank you guys very much. We got a special guest. I might want to tell you guys who it is. I just want y'all to know it got something to do with health, wellness, taking care of your eating habits, certain things to eat. You know what I mean? So, you know, I can't wait to hear the story too. You know what I mean? I can't wait to hear what she got to offer. Okay, Adrian, how you doing?
I am all is well over here. All is well. How are you?
Man, listen, I'm like a kid. I'm like a kid in the candy store right now, man. You know what I mean? I be I love this type of information stuff, like, you know what I mean? Because the older we get, you know, that I know there's better and healthy alternatives, man, for somebody to really, you know, put us in the right direction. And shout out to you, Danielle. How you doing, Mama?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I had to bring you in here because I know how you feel about your nice herbs and
I
your little
know.
stuff.
I'm trying to put my shelves up so I can put my herbs up on the wall.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire when you do that. You're gonna have to help me do that at my new place.
I got you.
I'm waiting for her to join right now, so if y'all want, we could just have some dialogue back and forth about, you know what I mean? It's cold. I don't know. I don't know if y'all cold, but I'm freezing. This light beaming on me.
They said it was supposed to snow. It's supposed to snow.
I'd rather have it cold like this than snow. I ain't gonna lie to you. Damn, we got a lot of people up in here right now. We got a lot of people joining. We waiting for Tony said Tony gonna join too. I'm waiting for him to come in. Tony got over 600 some views on his post that we're having a special guest tonight. A lot of people who seen the flyers, they know who the special guest is, and people want to know why it's special. I'm gonna tell you guys why it's special. You know, the one thing that I know about people, you know, they give up real fast when they got a certain thing going on with them. You know what I mean? They give up fast and whatever. They just, you know, they just let themselves dwindle away. But if you guys know that there's a certain type of way that you can change your lifestyle, eating habits, living habits, you know, people probably be a little more mentally strong. You know what I mean? And shout out to Emily. Emily in the building. Hold on, you guys. Let me just check this message. Give me one. Okay, she just told me to wait. She told me to hold on 1 second. She having a little difficulty. Shout out to Tiffany. Tiffany in the building. I'm gonna bring you in. Yo, shouts out. So look, this is what we're gonna do, you guys. I will be rotating people in and out. Make sure that you guys know, like, to mute your mic when somebody else is talking, so we don't get a lot of feedback. Yo, shout out to you, Tiffany. I know that you're new to the platform.
I was trying to
She
put a
done dropped her phone
nightgown on.
under the bed. Yo, it's all good. Hey, welcome to the platform. So look, when she come in here, I'm gonna rotate everybody in and out. So people who want to ask a question and things like that, you know what I mean? We're gonna be respectful. We're gonna mute our mic for we all can hear. When she talking, we're gonna mute our mic, and when we talking, everybody mute your mics. Oh, okay. Take your time, Tony. She said she having technical difficulties logging in, so we got enough time just to for me to explain to everybody what's going on. Please, you guys, if y'all don't know what's going on, we got a special guest. She gonna speak and she gonna let us know what's up. She is gonna take questions. Don't be asking no crazy questions about miracles and shit, things like that, man. She knows she's not gonna turn water into wine or none of that. She's not gonna take water and turn it into douce or none of that stuff. You know what I mean? But she's definitely gonna show you a good diet and how to eat certain things. So, you know, if you guys are curious about certain herbs and certain fruits and vegetables and plants that people be taking, y'all can ask the questions. Post them in the comment section. We will read all your comments out. I want to give a shout out to Jay for joining, Boss for joining. Tony Bogan is in the building. Justina that sent some munyon. You feel me? Tamika is in the building. Y'all see Tiffany? She up in this joint shining. Ain't no secret. Emily's in the building. Who is that? Boy, I'm about to say your name all messed up. I'm about to say Mankato.
Do you have a phone by you or something? Why is it echoing everything you said?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. Listen, when you come in, mute your mic. And then the echo won't stop. And then when you talk, we all got to mute our mic. So right now, Danielle muted. So mute your mic real quick. And then Is it muted? And then let me know if you can still hear the echo. Is it echoing now? It's still echoing? Hold on. Hold on, let me do this. Okay, how about now? We good? All right, cool. How you doing, yo?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I want to give a shout out to Jackie is in the building. Carrie is in the building. Yo, we got a lot of people up in here. It's almost 240 some people already in the building. Man, y'all saw that we ain't giving away nothing for free but some games. You know what I mean? Y'all act like we about to no gift cards.
What
you
is
know
it?
what I mean?
Because are you on like another live or something? Because I don't see, like, I'm confused how this is working right now.
How many people do you see that it says online? Can you see? How many you see, Daniel?
Mine says 9.
Oh yeah,
9.
we up in the 200s.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
This
Is
thing
it? Are
going
you
up.
on Facebook? Or are you linked with something else?
No, I'm on Facebook. It just does that. Like the person who's live can see. Like right now, Jackie said it said 13 on hers. When it ends, I always screenshot it and show how many live viewers. Like the other night, we had 1,500. So these numbers are going crazy right now. And you're gonna tell once it start acting funny. Some people might get kicked out when it start being too many people. We trying to find out what platforms can we put it on that can hold as many people that comes in. Because last night when we had like what we have 1,500. The night before that, we had like almost 2,000, and it was shutting us down. She said, I had to go. Okay. All right. She said she's just working on it. Michaela says 16. No, y'all short. But we got a lot of people in here. This thing almost pushing 300. Y'all are tripping. I'm about to share. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, for everybody coming in, please share. You know what I mean? Y'all share this. I don't know. Let me talk to y'all for a little bit. I don't know if y'all be reading up on what's going on in our city. I don't know about any other city. But right now in Minnesota, the HIV is up so high. Like I'm talking about damn near 80%, they said. So we got to be real careful out here, man. And it's certain things that you can do to protect yourself. And if you do get infected with anything, there's certain things that you can take to make, to make your body better. You know what I mean? I don't know really what it is. So if anybody got any questions about certain things, illnesses, sickle cell, lupus, and things of that nature, man, please put it in the comment section and let's see what she got to say. And I'm gonna put her website in the link, which is Next Generation Herbalist. So the people who want to look at the products can go check a look and things like that. We're almost reaching 300 people, you guys. We get another 20 people in here. We got 300. Okay. Yeah, we almost got 300 people in here. And thanks for the stars. Somebody just sent some more stars. Who was that? Justina just sent another 200 stars. Thanks for the money, Justina. We really appreciate it. Yeah, Adrian, what's up? You okay out there?
I'm good out here. I'm just waiting for her to come on, listening to what you're saying, because it's interesting that you talked about the HIV rates and how it sounds like it's rising right here in the Twin Cities, and talked about some things you can do to protect yourself. That's very important that we talk about things like that as well. And maybe she might even have some things that can increase your not metabolism, like immune system, yeah, that can help build your immune system. Even if you do have HIV, it's still important to be healthy and try to live as long as you possibly can, but be safe and be wise. But that's all
How you doing, Emily? You good, mama? Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me send one more message out.
Love you too, Krisha.
What's up, Tay? Good to see you.
All right. I'm sending the air. Where did she go? What's going on? All right, y'all. Listen, we at 300 people right now. So if it get the acting jittery, just come back in. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy now. Now we at 300. I guarantee. I bet you we hit like them. This right here is gonna do some crazy numbers. I just sent her the invite, so she's about to jump in right now. So, and I'll tag her too. Sh Shout out to Tay, man. My heart go out to you. He lost his father. You know what I mean. I want to say, you know what I mean. We sending you nothing but love, bro. You know what I mean. Shout out to Ebony Wiley. She lost her cousin too, and yeah, we want to pay our respect. Come on, Ebony. I'll let you in real quick before she jump in. I don't know if she having trouble getting in this thing. You know what, Ebony? I'm not gonna let you in right now. Just let me see where she at because I'm trying to get her in. She said she was having trouble log in.
I'm gonna have a glass of lemonade.
Okay. Yeah, what you the link right now, it's alive. So once you see this, then jump in. Either you can record. I'm looking through the now. It's so many people. It's almost 350 people. So I'm just trying to go through and see your name. I don't see you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to get her in right now. Okay, I got you now. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. It's so many people. Like, yo, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, everyone.
Yo, everybody's here. We got 343 people in here right now live. If you hear echo, I'm gonna mute my mic. So when you talk, I'm gonna mute my mic. When somebody else talk, everybody mute your mics. We have a clear people can hear you. We got 300. We almost got 400 people in the building. You guys, this is my special guest. I'm gonna let her introduce herself, and we can go from there. How you doing? You wanna talk to the people?
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Xave. Nice to meet you guys.
Look,
How's
I'm
everyone
excited.
doing tonight?
I'm happy. I'm like a baby.
Nice
I'm
to
like a
meet
kid in the
you.
candy store about this information.
Oh, well, thank you so much for inviting me.
Well, let's start it off. You know what I mean? Could you let people know who you are, where you come from, and things of that nature?
Oh, okay. Well, most people know me as just DR.SEBI's daughter. I'm from, where am I from? I'm from so many different places. I'm born in Puerto Rico. I now reside in Atlanta, Georgia. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and share some information. You've been asking me. I'm here. I am here. I'm ready to join you guys and talk about all the health stuff that we discussed. But yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we did have technical difficulties. Somebody who got my phone number, please call me so I can clear you and I can hear everybody. Please do it real quick. And while they're doing that, I just want to ask you a question. Like, how long have you been into this the health kick?
I've actually been doing this my whole life. It's been really my entire life, actively doing it. I want to say I started about 15 years old. I'll be 39 4th of July. But yeah, I've been actively doing this basically my whole life.
Okay. And since your time doing this, like with herbs and everything, what is one of the greatest things that you've seen? Like have you seen somebody go from war down and they're struggling and then take a product and they looking good and they happy and they can do this?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of amazing things with the compounds in terms of people's turnaround and, where they start with their health and where they end up after, being consistent with the program and changing their diet. But I've seen a lot of amazing things. I feel like the most amazing. I was probably about 17 years old, and this is when I started doing or working with the clients one-on-one without the help of my mother and father. I was 17, and this young lady was actually dealing with HIV, and I worked with her for some time. I want to say about 4 or 5 months, and at the 6th month, she was healed. But that was one of my most amazing experiences to date.
Yeah. That's amazing, and that's crazy you said that. Before you jumped on, I was just letting everybody know that because we're in Minnesota right now, the rise up 80-something% in HIV in Minnesota, and a lot of people feel like when they get diagnosed with something like that, their life is over with, and that's why I was so adamant about getting you on here to spread the word. Like, hey, man, I'm not claiming to do anything, but I guarantee if you change your life and you start doing certain things, this could help you. So thank you for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. It does. I mean, I can understand when, someone is diagnosed with this because, our whole lives we know that to be diagnosed with things, typically, the doctors don't cure you. They give you something to kind of help you along. But it is devastating, and it's understandable when, they feel like that is the end. But we've helped many people. I want to say last year, I was working with a gentleman. He was dealing with HIV, and he wasn't on the program for a very long. He wasn't on the program for a very long time, and he was also healed. And that's one of the very newer cases.
Okay, Adrian, are you with me? Can you hear us, Adrian?
Yes, I can hear you.
And this right here is a question from my friend Ebony. She has a sickle cell awareness group. Adrian, could you read that comment from Ebony, please? It's
I am
okay, Portia.
looking for it and I don't see it. Is it at the top? Oh, is it Ebony? Nope, I don't see
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Ebony at the bottom just came after Portia.
I see Tony Bogan, but I don't see her. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it. Is anyone else, are you seeing it? Anyone else seeing it?
Just disappeared. There's so many coming in right now.
It is, and I
Ebony,
don't
would you
see it.
please repost what you just said? It's so many comments coming in. I'm sorry. Okay, I got it. What are the ways to clean the blood with with individuals living with sickle cell and struggling from that?
It's not really the purification of the blood, because it's not really the blood that is contaminated, but more so where that red blood cell was produced. There are ways, of course, to correct this, but it's not necessarily about cleansing the blood specifically, but addressing the bone marrow and your immune system and how your body's producing the cell. But yes, this is something that we do address as well.
Okay. Yeah, I contacted Ebony directly because she came on the show the other day and she said something about sickle cell. And when I went to her page, I seen that she had a whole group full of people that suffering with sickle cell. So for everybody that's suffering from that, my heart go out to you. Thank you, Ebony, for bringing up that question, because now people can do their research. Or matter of fact, they can go to the new generational herbalist website and look up some things for themselves. Amanda said hi to you, and so did Mimi. She said hi to you.
Hi.
How about some of the common things? Like an issue that I'm struggling with is like high blood pressure, and I know young black men and black people in general are suffering from high blood pressure. Like, what is some of the things that we could do to try to combat that?
Well, changing your diet, that's usually what it is. A lot of, Black people are suffering from this because of the diet that we have. We don't typically eat the healthier things. We don't typically choose the healthier things, and not because we don't want to, but most of the times we're unaware of it. But changing our diets is where you would want to start. Something a lot healthier, things that give you life. But I do have a nutritional guide that you can kind of help yourself with. It'll show you the different foods that would be recommended, that's more complementary to the body. But yeah, it is typically the diet.
And where can we find this information at?
At nextgenherbalproducts.com.
I got the link. I will post the link. And for the people who watching, Mimi or Ruth Dan, could y'all please post that in the comment section, please? We got so many stuff up. Danielle said, Emily wanted to say blessings to you too. I can't really see because half of it is on her side and half is on your side, so I really can't really see what she's saying. She said the herbs that assist with mental health issues. Are there herbs that assist with mental health issues?
Absolutely. Yes, they are. And we have a number of compounds that we use for the body, for the brain, for the mental health. But yes, we do have products for that.
I'm glad you said that. We do a show every Wednesday. We dedicate a show for mental health and depression and things like that. A lot of people come on and they just be like, man, just talking makes me feel better. But to know that there's certain things that could take besides prescription drugs is some dope information. Adriel, you guys got anything I want to say?
I wanted to ask a question, or maybe just some comments. I was doing some research, and can you tell me that, is it true that I'm getting feedback? I don't know what's going on with my phone, but that
Hold on, Adriel. Is everybody mic muted real quick? Everybody mute your mics real quick. All right, if they're still echo?
Okay, that's better. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah. I was doing some research for diabetes, because that's one of the things that's prevalent in my family and with some family members. And in my research, I found that some of the suggestions were taking turmeric, ginger, rosemary, or fish oil. Would you agree with that, or?
Not necessarily. Those things can help superficially. Like, so for instance, you can take some of those things and it'll kind of help you for probably a good month or so. But and the reason for this, it's because it's not really addressing the cause and effect. I'm not going to say that you just can't have turmeric and those things, but it's not really going to address the cause of it. So in turn, after a while, it's not going to really help you long term.
Okay, thank you. I have one other quick question too. One of the things that America that we see that struggles with this obesity, and I know a lot of times they tell you to change your diet, and if you change your diet, diets are usually a quick fix. Do you have something in your program that someone could participate in your program that would have a long-term effect with dealing with weight loss?
Absolutely. Yes, we do. There's a full nutritional guide that gives you a list of all the things, again, that would complement your body and therefore take away a lot of the excessive, sodium and oils and fats and, different things that we do to typically keep weight on our bodies. But yes, we do.
Well, good, because I need that. I'm trying to get sexy for the summer.
Right.
You have some questions, yeah, and okay, I'll wait till she's finished. Sorry about that, but there's a couple questions in the chat.
My friends are twins. They have a podcast too. That they eat, like they change their eating habit, but it says eat to what your blood type is.
That's not something I necessarily agree with. It is not, because even with different blood types, there are so many things that are, within that I, with my knowledge and history and experience, is still things that can be harmful to the body. So I don't go off of blood types. I don't do the blood type diet or necessarily agree with it.
Okay.
You want to catch the comments now, Adriel?
Sure. Maybe ask.
Hold on, Adriel. Everybody else, please mute your mics. We got a little echo. Emily said we echoing. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Mimi asked. We're still echoing. Picky eating toddler. I struggle with how do I increase the different food choices he likes.
Mm, can you repeat that? Because I want to make sure that I heard what you said.
And is everybody mic muted? Is your mic muted, Mom? Everybody mic muted? Okay, go ahead.
Said, picky eating toddler, I struggle with. How do I increase the different food choices he likes?
That's a that's a tough one because most toddlers are gonna be picky, but it's something that you should be actively doing every day, trying out new foods, different fruits, the textures, the temperatures, that sort of thing. Because a lot of the times with kids, because I work with a lot of children, it's the texture, excuse me, and sometimes even the temperatures of things. Like if something is too cold, they may not like it, or if it's too warm. So you want to play around with, again, textures and temperatures and, just different fruits and vegetables if we're talking about fruits and vegetables, and even, the carbohydrates and different things that you would typically give him. But I would say it's something that you want to do every single day, trying out all kinds of things because they can be really, really picky.
Okay.
We have
Adriel,
okay.
would you please back out real quick, Adriel? I'm gonna rotate the panel real quick. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna bring you back in. Danielle, it's a good friend of mine, and she loves herbs and things like that too. So I'm gonna bring her in. Back out from me real quick, would you, Adriel? Okay, let me get her up in here. She want to ask a question too, and I will.
Okay.
Okay. And then I know Michaela and Emily gonna want to come back in. All right, you got a question, Danielle?
I did. I was asking what supplements or herbs do you recommend for daily use for overall health?
One of my favorite things to recommend overall would be sea moss. But if you're referring to one of the compounds that we have here, I would recommend the Revive. The reason why I recommend that one is because it helps with your immune system, it helps with energy, the brain and central nervous system. It's great for gut health, a number of things. It's a multi-mineral, so it kind of gives you all of the things that you would need in a day. So, for instance, if we were skipping fruits and vegetables, that's a great replacement for it. I don't want to say a full replacement, but it's something that will give you a lot of the minerals that we typically lack when we're not eating, the fruits and vegetables and drinking a sufficient amount of water. But I would say the Revive.
Danielle, would you take that comment from Miss Hopkins?
Yes, she said you talked about herbs for high blood pressure.
Hold on. Everybody mic muted. We still got an echo. Hello? Okay, we're good. Come on. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Danielle.
She said you talked about herbs for high blood pressure, but do you have anything for fibromuscular dysplasia?
What is that? What is fiber?
I don't know.
So yes, we do. And to answer your question, DeMarcus, that is inflammation. It causes a breakdown in the muscles and the tissue, but it is caused by inflammation and a weakening of your immune system.
I guess you was asking what can help with that, or do you offer anything that can help with that?
Yes, we do.
So what we need to do is get somebody, one of the people on my team, please go to Google and Google Next Generational Herbalist and tag that website in here, please. My mother said how I feel.
She posted it already.
Oh, she posted it? Okay, I'm gonna tag it. My mother, I reached out to you a while back. My mother was dealing with thyroids, make you gain weight, lose weight, and things like that. Is that correct? Am I saying the word right?
Yes.
You sent me some sea moss with some other herbs in it, and that was like a couple years ago. I was talking to my mother, and I said, "Mom, what about the issue that you was having?" She said, "My doctor said ain't nothing wrong. Keep doing whatever I was doing." She totally forgot that she even took the herb. So she was like, "I don't remember taking that." I said, "Remember, I was giving it to you." I was like, I was giving it to you for 2 weeks. You don't remember? She's like, oh, yeah, I forgot all about that. My doctor said ain't nothing wrong. So my mother is a living testament that it do work. So people, if somebody wants to ask about that too, about thyroids and things like that, and they're on the show right now, thank you for joining. So, yeah, the sea moss did it for my mother. So I don't know. In the diet too, I gave her smoothies. I gave her like ginger and something else. I forgot what I was giving her. But, yeah.
Do you want me to catch some more comments?
Yeah, please catch them all because we down. She said one more thing. My mother says now I need my knees. She got to have knee replacement. Is there anything that can help her with her knees?
I would say continue doing the CMOS and eliminating sodium, a high sodium diet, and also sugars, because those things will damage the joints.
And you know what? I was watching your mother on YouTube, and your mother said, they asked her, they said, hey, is there anybody that you gave the compounds to and it didn't work? She said, yeah, one person. And he was like, wow, what happened? She said, well, I went to her bed and the medicine was right there. She never opened it. Now, listen, my mother was telling me about her knees. And I said, Mom, take the sea moss. It's good for that. She said, I ain't even opened it yet. So, Mom, take the sea moss that she got. I bought my mother a whole pack right now. So take the sea moss in your bladder.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
She got a whole bottle that I just ordered. And now you know. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Danielle.
Okay. Marcus said, for a man that never took vitamins or anything, where should I start to get myself in order as far as getting on the healthy side?
I would say start adding different alkaline foods to your diet, and also starting off with that CMOS and Bladderwrack mix or the Revive. That would be a great introduction.
You want to catch some more comments, Danielle?
I was trying to scroll to the next one. Angel said, do you think you have to also change your mental way of living in addition to adding herbs to your diet and lifestyle?
That's a difficult one. It just depends on what you're really willing to do.
Did we lose you? Are you still here with us?
No, she got kicked out and I'm in here.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get it back in here.
No matter how many people's on mute, it's gonna keep echoing. It usually don't echo.
Yeah, it's just that she didn't echo. She didn't mute her mic. So when I asked her to, the echo go away. But yo, we got so many people up in here. We're gonna start having problems in a minute. We almost at 500 people right now, so we passed 300. So it's gonna get crazy.
Definitely gotta rotate. It's a lot of questions, and it's a lot of people I'm sure want to come in and ask questions. So you can rotate me at any time.
Okay, and I'm gonna start rotating two at a time too, trying to figure out. Okay, somebody bag out right now. Let me bring her back in here.
I'm trying to catch the comments for you, but they are coming fast.
Well, yeah, just hold the comments. Hold the comments for she.
You muted.
So, all right, let me get her up in here. Okay, hold on. I'm sending the invite. Hold on, let me get the invite to her. Send for the request, and I'll bring you back in. I see that you joined in. I might ask the CMOS question that you wanted me to, Mimi. Mimi wanted to know if there's a certain type of CMOS, and that's a good question to ask because there is hundreds of CMOSs too. So. Do you guys still hear echo? Okay, and black seed oil. Black seed oil is good. You know, there's another oil called black walnut oil, man. That's good too. Where Tony at? I want to bring Tony up too. Hold on, I'm just waiting right now.
there. He just liked the post, or he just liked.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely bring Tony up. But hold on, let me get her up in here first. Emily, is there something you gonna want to ask her too?
Nope, I asked my question. I'm just listening and learning. So, like I told you, I'm just here for the education. I don't got a lot to talk about today.
I think this is probably one of the most educational shows that we got. And you know what I really wanted to ask her? I didn't get a chance to ask her about mental health in young kids and what is there that we can give our kids besides Prozac and Ritalin, if they're saying that the kids are too hyper. I know that she offer I forgot what the name of it is on her website. It's something that she do offer for kids. I'm gonna bring you in, Tom. Hold on,
Yeah,
Tom.
she has a bit of different kid products. I was looking at the site.
You're muted, Sosa.
Somebody said I've been drinking for years. Just recently, quit. What can I do? Okay, I'm gonna bring her in. I'll see if she want to answer that too. Okay.
She's in the comments.
Okay, where? Is it the brain and the nervous? Yeah, ADHD. Yeah, come on up. I'm trying to send you an invite. I'm trying to send you an invite right now. They're not giving me an option to invite you. If that's okay, that bag out and then come back in, and then it's good. Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, I wanted to ask you about children. You know how they want to put our kids on, and this is for Emily too, because hold on, yo, all right, you muted your mic. Hey Tony, make sure you mute your mic so we don't get an echo, and then we all gonna mute our mics. Emily had a problem with her son years ago. They wanted to put her son on Ritalin because he was hyper. What is another healthy alternative besides Ritalin and Prozac and things like that?
There's a lot of different things that we can do. One of the most popular items that I would recommend would be the Kids Brain and Nerve. That one helps with ADD, ADHD, autism. It helps with all kinds of things, specifically, with children, preventing them from having to get on medication. Another thing, aside from that, would be the diet. And I don't want to just say the diet, because a lot of the times what we deal with children right now comes from these vaccinations. I try to share with as many parents as possible, to not have their children take those vaccinations, because a lot of the times it's stemming from that. But aside from that, even when they don't take the vaccination and they're experiencing these things, we do have products. Again, one of the products called the Brain and Nerve, but we do have products to address that.
Thank you very much. I got two more questions, and then Tony, I know you want to say something. My auntie just put that she has type 2 she is a type 2 diabetic. She said she's been taking her CMOS with something. She said it does wonders to my levels. I can't see it because half of it's on your screen, Tony. You got a yellow shirt on, so I guess can you see what you're saying, Danielle? Everybody mute your mic, please. Hold on. We got a little echo feedback. All right, go ahead, Danielle.
Which comment are you on, or do you want me to start from where I was
From
at?
Robin Williams. Robin, you got to.
Robin said, I am type 2 diabetic, have been taking CMOS with B&B, has done wonders with my levels. No more metformin, no more infections, weight loss, oh my God, A1C levels down.
And I want to add on to that comment. A friend of mine wanted to know, is there a certain sea moss they could take? Because I know they got a lot of sea moss. She said, but what is the sea moss, the brand name of sea moss that you would recommend?
That's difficult. One, there are so many different strands, and in addition to that, they have a lot of hybrid ones, or not that the sea moss is really hybrid, but they grow them in farms. So there's so many different ones. I don't really recommend much, or I don't really tell people not to take it because it's not mine. I only recommend mine, and only because I've been using this source for many years. Prior to that, of course, my father was, but yeah, that's a difficult one. That's a difficult one for me, only because there's so many different ones. They grow them now and add chemicals to them, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I only recommend yours too. I'm not gonna lie. I felt the difference between ordering mine from the past, from LA, to ordering from you. I didn't want to put that out there like that because I don't want to, like, you know what I mean. But I could tell the difference. Somebody
Are there
said,
any tips any tips that people should look for when trying to find a certain sea moss or a sea moss that could be beneficial to them? What should they look for?
They want to make sure they're wild crafted.
facts, not that pool grown.
Exactly.
Somebody, I'll read this one, and then Tony, you can get it. She says, my niece and my nephew take the brain and nervous, and it helps them focus in school. And my sister, who has, I don't know how to pronounce that word, so don't judge me.
Dyslexia.
This I'm about to say dyslexic, and the kids' products are amazing. Tony, is there anything you want to say? Oh yeah, first let me toot his horn real quick. Tony got his own business now, so he's helping out the community in a big way with his sour sap tea and a whole bunch of stuff he do. But I'm gonna let him explain it. Go ahead, Tony. Anything you want to talk about?
Aunt Robin was talking about when she was describing her A1C levels and when she was giving her testimony, when she was saying B&B, she was talking about bladderwrack and burdock root.
Anything you want to ask her or anything you want to say?
I just want to say hi, and I'm glad she's on the show.
Hey, me too. Thank
How
you
you
for
doing?
having me.
We have reached 500 live viewers right now. Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys. 500 live viewers. It's dope. You know what I mean? So thank you guys very much for joining the show. This is for information.
I have a question.
Sure.
I have a lot of people with hyperthyroid issues. They can't take sea moss. And I was trying to find out, is there a way around like getting to them besides the medicine that they're getting prescribed to by their doctors?
That's actually the sea moss and bladderwrack mix is actually something that is highly recommended for hyper and both hypothyroidism. Despite what the doctors say, and the iodine that they refer to typically when they talk about the sea moss, that's something that I usually that's the number one product that I use for someone with hypo or hyperthyroidism.
I gotta hold on, Tony. We got a comment from somebody in the audience. They say, "What's the best way to remove cancer?" And that was a question. I'm sorry. Somebody in the audience wanted me to ask you that. What is the best way to remove cancer?
It depends on where the cancer is located and how aggressive it is and what stage they're in. If they've done radiation, chemotherapy, etc., that's something that we would typically answer in a consultation.
A good friend of mine is suffering from stage 4 kidney failure. Is there any help for that?
There can be, but that's something that we would also discuss in a consultation because, it can be a little bit more complicated when we're in the last stages of disease because, we have to consider the amount of medication, the effects that your kidney could possibly have. So it's a number of things, but we have taken care of people even in stage 4.
Okay.
Tony, mute your mic.
Will you mute your mic, Tony, real quick? And Danielle, would you catch the other comments from Portia?
Yeah, we missed a couple of. Well, before that, it was a guy that asked. He's been an alcoholic for years. He's wondering what can he take or eat to rebuild his body back up after alcoholism.
I would recommend a few different products. One, the Maya, that's actually on the website as well. That particular compound helps with the purification of your blood, and that's something that would be great because it also addresses the kidney, the liver, and also adrenal glands, which is something super important when you've had exposure to alcohol for a certain amount of time, and then also the sea moss and bladderwrack mix.
Adriel said thank you.
Also, Portia wanted to know, what do you recommend for anemia other than red meats and pills?
I would actually recommend that same Maya that I just spoke about. It not only helps to purify the blood, it also helps with red blood cells.
I got an issue I've been dealing with. I've been diagnosed with something called alamaganda or something. It's like an allergy thing. It like swells my lips and my eyes, and it can swell my throat and my gut. Is there anything I can take for that?
It depends. Did it start happening at more when you became an adult, or it's something that's always happened?
Well, when I was a kid, it used to come when I was like 7 or 8. It'd come and go, and then when I was in my teenage years, it happened once. But now that I'm in my 40s, it's starting to happen more often. They got me taking serotonin, and I'll be sleepy all day. And is there anything else I could do?
Oh boy. It depends on what could be causing it, because we can have a lot of names for it. They can diagnose it as certain things, but it could be that you're just allergic to certain things, and it's causing the swelling, because that's normally what would happen when we're allergic, and any allergy medication will have you sleepy. But you may want to do like an allergy test to kind of pinpoint what is causing that, because it's not like it's not necessarily you, but things that you could just be allergic to. So I would say before doing anything, do an allergy test and not even take that medication that they're giving you.
Yeah, I did an allergy test for food, but not for metals or anything. But I did a test for lupus, and I came back. I had a false positive to lupus. I came back. I came back positive for a false lupus, and everything else for like autoimmune disease came back clear, like MS and things like that came back. I don't have any of that, but it just come and go. It just bump up on my arm, and my eye might swell up or something. I had to call off work, so I was just wondering, like, what can I get for that? Is this immune system something? I don't know.
It can be an immune system thing, but it could be things like dust, pollen, dander, or different things that you get exposed to, even things like grass and, like I said, pollen. That's a very serious thing. But if you did want to do something, I would say let it be the tonic Electra on the website. That one's great for allergies, and also the Green Food Plus. That's another one that's really good for allergies. But I would want you to kind of look more into it and maybe find out if there are other things, not just a food allergy test, but environmental things.
Okay, thank you very much. Any more comments?
Yeah, Amanda wanted to know, being that she was in the car accident, what do you recommend for inflammation and muscle aches?
To prevent the inflammation, a change of diet. For existing inflammation and things that may be associated, the inflammation being associated with the muscle aches, it could be the immune system. It could be, you're not flushing properly, or just things that you're exposed to. But I would want to get more detail about what is happening so we know how to properly address it.
Okay, Tony, you got anything you want to say? I see you look happy, man. What's up?
Information, soursop leaves.
What about the soursop leaves?
I mean, that's what I use for inflammation. I was sleeping on them. I thought it was just for like cancer and chemo or whatever, and I had an issue myself, and I couldn't even move, and the whole time I had soursop leaves and wasn't even using them. I drank the tea for about 8 days. All the inflammation in my back was gone, and I drank a cup today, and probably about my last cup of tea that I drank was probably about 2 months ago. I don't have no back issues. I can't even really tell I got sciatica anymore. I'll be drinking some. I just made some.
All right.
I got it in my car. It ain't out. I can't show it to you, but it's pineapple.
Let us catch
I made some pineapple. I made some pineapple and lime soursop tea. And we wildcrafted. We raw wildcrafted.
Oh wow, yeah.
St. Lucia.
All right, hold on,
Yeah.
Tony. Hey, what is Danielle, could you catch that comment from Bear With Me? She wanted to ask a question about her son.
There's a couple before her that I wanted
Oh,
to ask.
okay, go ahead.
That I seen. Angel asked, "Is there any recommendations for nerve damage?"
Yes, it depends on what type of nerve damage and how it happened. If it was inflammation, if it's hereditary, if it's caused by inflammation, like I would want to know. There are a number of things that we can use for it. The I would want to have a conversation to get more detail, but yes, we do.
So,
Okay. Also, we have Nicole asked, her son has autism and has trouble with his sleeping. Is there anything you recommend other than melatonin?
Absolutely. The brain and nerve product that I was talking about earlier. A lot of the times, when children have things like sugar, it overstimulates, and it can last. It can last up to, I don't know, 3-4 days in the body. But eliminating sugar, I want to say after 3 p.m. Eliminating sugar and also doing the brain and nerve will help you greatly.
okay.
Great. Also, Portia asked, what's the best way to start an alkaline diet?
Oh boy. There's so many different ways. Is she vegan already?
No, I think she's coming from, being a meat eater, all the unhealthy stuff, and is wanting
Okay.
to switch to an alkaline diet.
I would say start off with doing a soy-free vegan diet. And then what you want to do is implement things like, quinoa instead of rice. And then you can incorporate things like spelt flour and spelt bread and spelt pasta instead of white bread and, the pasta made from those things. And of course, white rice. But the first thing would be becoming a soy-free vegan. That's the best way to start.
Awesome. Somebody also asked, where is the best place to get authentic soursop?
Ah, wow, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. It's not something that I necessarily use when making the compounds, but I know even the last gentleman that was on here, he had the wild crafted soursop. So I would say go for him. And then there's another company, Holistic Heights, that has soursop that's actually really good. I actually used it from her some time ago, but Holistic Heights, she has soursop, and then also the gentleman that was just on the show.
Shout out to Tony, man. You see, they gave you a shout out, boy. His hair gonna be this big. Why when we put him back here, his hair gonna be this big. Somebody wanted to
He
know
gonna get
about the
on our
black
nerves.
seed oil. What is about the black seed oil? Is it good for the body?
The black seed oil. When you go on Google and you type in things for like cold sores and herpes and, immune issues, usually that's something that comes up. It's not something that I necessarily consider or use or recommend. It just depends on that person. I don't know. I don't have much information on it.
How about herpes? Do you have anything that can help with like the herpes?
Yes. The herpes simplex virus? Yes, we do.
Listen, I want everybody who's watching this to don't feel ashamed about anything. Please reach out to her. You know what I mean? The information is right here in the comment section. I pinned it. Reach out to her. Protect yourself. Protect your body. Live a long, healthy life. Man, you do not have to feel ashamed about anything. Click on that link and get yourself together. Because who else do you know that's going to take out the time of the day? She don't know me from Adam or Eve. She don't know me. I reached out to her. She reached back, man. So that the humbleness is everything, man. You guys, I don't care. Click on that link, man, and get the information that y'all need. Do not be scared, man. Do not live another day waking up nervous. I have a good friend. I called her and she wanted me to ask you this, and you already answered it, but she just joined. Could you please say it again? She's suffering from mental health and depression. She just, for some reason, she said she can't get out the slump. What could you offer her? Product-wise, I'm sorry. I know you don't want to counsel her.
Say that for me. See the last part. What was the question that she had?
She said she's just dealing with depression and she just like overthinking stuff. She's like, man, I just feel like it's nothing I could do. She just in a downer right now, and she want to get up and get out, but she don't have the energy. Like, what do you offer anything that can help her?
Oh, yes. The brain and nerve, we also have one for adults, but I don't want to just say that it's a product. Sometimes, it can come from trauma. It can come from, a lot of different things that we experience on a day-to-day basis. And even those foods that we typically eat, it causes imbalances in our bodies. And normally we expect it to cause high blood pressure, diabetes, those things, but it can manifest in so many different ways, especially for women. It can manifest in depression, but eliminating sugar completely, it really does help. Even meditating outside, it helps as well. But the brain and nerve does help with that. In addition to that, the female formula, which is under the women's blend on the website, that one helps a lot. It helps with our thyroid. It helps with our hormones, estrogen, a lot of different things. But, it really depends on where that depression is coming from.
Thank you very much for that. My auntie want to know, do you have anything for hair growth?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yeah, because I need something, because I wear the do-rag. They be like, would you please take it off? I'm bald-headed. I keep telling y'all this. Why y'all trying to embarrass me? You know what I mean?
Embrace it.
It's just a little shiny right there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah, the hair nourisher is actually excellent for that.
how about anything for your teeth?
Yes, we do have products for your teeth as well.
Well, he's mainly asking about periodontal disease. So I'm guessing like gum, bleeding gum.
Periodontal disease, that's often with anything dealing with the gums. I would strongly recommend seeing a dentist, because it can come from infection. It can come from, the gums not properly being cleaned or cared for by a dentist. So I usually recommend going to a dentist. But superficial care, I would recommend the tooth powder. That one helps with gum disease. It helps with receding gum lines. It helps with things like that. But you always want to get to the root of it when it comes to dental, issues.
What are your thoughts on ashwagandha?
I don't really have thoughts about it. I don't use it.
I see it's been very popular lately, and I know a lot of people have been taking it, so that's what kind of made me ask.
Yeah, a lot of people's been using it because there's been much advertisement for it. It's super advertisement for this, new thing, but, it's not something that I necessarily use or consider.
Michaela, is there anything you want to say? You've been quiet.
I've been letting her talk. I think she pretty much answered everything I did have. So I've been listening to you, and you talked a lot about people can do a consultation with you, so they can just connect with you on your website and then consult with you about certain things they have. Yes, they can give us a call on the numbers on the website. We can get them scheduled in, and I would speak to them.
Somebody said they love and support your product, so shouts out to that.
Oh, thank you. I had another question. Just going about what stuff that you've already said that maybe people might want to know. So I've heard that you mentioned different things that people can take, but what if they have multiple illnesses or multiple things that they need to take medication for? Or do you recommend like mixing the different herbs or different things that you offer on your website? Like maybe they look at it and they say, oh, I got depression and I want to take this, but then I also have hypothyroidism, diabetes, all this other stuff. Do you recommend them taking multiple things off of your website or multiple herbs? I would want to speak with them. I would want to speak with them, especially if we're dealing in a case where there's, multiple medications. Not because the compounds can interact negatively with it, but I would just want to know a little bit more detail before recommending anything.
Thank you very much. My mother got a comment. She said, last thing, she said, both knees need to be replaced. Therapy doesn't work. I'm bone on bone. Besides taking CMOS every day in therapy, is there something else or anything else that could be done to it?
I would want to speak with her directly, and find out what her daily activities like, if she's been on medication, what types of foods we're taking in, because I know we mentioned pineapple earlier. That can be extremely acidic, and cause wear and tear on the joints and tissue. I would want to know more detail before, saying exactly what should be done. But I would never, ever recommend joint replacement for anyone.
Thank you. I will make sure that my mother reach out and get in touch with you about this issue right here, because she's been in pain. A friend of mine named Mimi, she's a part of the show. We love her very much. She want to know if there's anything for acne or facial scrubs that can help with the face.
Yes, we do have products for it.
She got you, Mimi. You feel me? I don't want to hold you up for too long because I don't want you to be scared to come back because we're drilling you with questions.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. No, thank you for having me. I actually do have to go, but no, I really do appreciate this. Thank you guys. But no, you're not drilling me. Go ahead and ask away.
Well, look,
I want to ask about eczema. Is there anything you recommend for that?
Yes, I would recommend, oh boy, a couple of things depending on the age, what we're using to wash our clothes, if we're double washing them after you've used detergent, what color sheets you're using to sleep on, what color clothes you're using, and the types of food you're ingesting. Those are typically the things that we go over with eczema, especially if we're speaking of someone dealing with this after the age of, let's say, 15 years old. But we do have products. Topically, we have the Bioderm, and then internally, CMOS is one of the things that we recommend, along with that Maya that we talked about, which is a blood purifier, because a lot of the times when we're dealing with things on the epidermis, it's because there are, other things happening, internally. But, we do have products for it.
Thank you. Okay, I got one more, and then we can end it. Black rings around the eyes. My auntie said, what do you have to help with that?
It depends on what caused it. It can be lack of sleep. Sometimes it has nothing to do with your diet, but the amount of sleep, or even well, I guess you can say it's diet, but the amount of water you're getting, like proper hydration. Um, and it could also have to do with gut health, believe it or not, but hydration and sleep.
My daughter says, what is good for bad bacteria in your gut, like to flush out for like a detox?
We have a few different things for this. We have the special detox package on the website that helps with, balancing the gut health and also paying attention to the things that we eat towards the evening. So like realistically, after about 5 or 6, you shouldn't have any type of carbs or sugar. If it's because of a yeast issue, absolutely no sugar. Limited on the fruits even, and drinking a sufficient amount of water. But to balance it, the sea moss and bladderwrack mix along with that special detox package.
Okay, thank you very much. Hey, listen, you guys, we got to stop the comments. I want to say thank you for coming on the show. Our show has been doing good numbers since October of last year. Right now, we're doing great. And you coming on here with this information, I know it's going to make it better. So thank you. I want to extend the hand and say anytime you want to come on or you want to talk about anything or you need help with advertisement, promotion, and anything that you got going on, you let me know. And you ain't got to even put a number behind it. I'm going to be there for you. I don't care what it is. Each and every product that you got, I will do a video faithfully for you and put it out there for you. You can put it with any social media platform. I want to reach the hand out to your family, brothers, sisters, whoever, and tell them to contact me. I'll bring them on the show, and I do the same thing for them because I want to be able to help. And there's a lot of people suffering for things that they're scared to go. Like my brother, he got hemorrhoids. He's scared to go to the doctor, and maybe him listening to this information right now, maybe it can help him go handle his business and quit being scared to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And quit self-diagnosing yourselves. I just want to say that too. Go to the doctor, find out what you got, and then reach out to her. Don't go there thinking like, hey, I think I got a history. It's some kind of crazy thing, man. Listen, man, for real. So thank you for coming on. I'll mute my mic and let you close out and say anything you want to say. And yeah, we appreciate you.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I enjoyed this. Thank you for having me. Yeah, if you guys want to reach out to me, I did put the link for the website. I can add one of the phone numbers. But if anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out. But I'll be back on the show for sure.
I'm gonna make sure
you so much.
I'm gonna be back. What'd you say, Michaela?
I was just telling her thank you for coming on the show, and I will be reaching out to her.
Okay, I'll be here.
Thank you very much. I want to thank for all the new people that joined. I really appreciate it. Tiffany joined, you know what I mean? She joined. That's dope. I appreciate her for joining. Y'all, this show is getting better. All right, we can start the show up, man. Anybody want to come in? Come on in.
She posted the number if you want to pin that with the website.
Oh, she said the number too?
Yeah, she just
somebody copy that number. And I'll add it with both of them at the end of the show. I'll put it in the comment sections too. Please, somebody copy it for me. Shout out to Tony. I know his head gonna be this big when he like, oh, the sour sap. Reach out to Tony if you guys need some sour sap leaves, some of his products too. Please, y'all. Hey, listen, don't be scared to get healthy. My daughter bought me some tacos. I'm glad she left. I ain't want to say my daughter brought me some tacos when she was here because you know I'm trying to go on the diet. You feel me? But it's okay to slip up, man. I think that was dope. Angel just reposted the number. After the show, I'm gonna repost everything too with her number. So don't be calling her, bugging her, man. Let her know what's going on. Let her help you, man. Quit trying to help. Don't go in there trying to teach her something, man. You know what I mean? Just take the information that she gives. That's dope, man. Word. And she said she's gonna send me a couple products, and when she do, I'll post pictures of it, and I'm gonna help her out as much as I can. Anybody want to come up? Adriel, you want to come up? Portia, you want to come up? Who says somebody just left? Who was that, Michaela?
That was super dope.
Yeah, that was fire. She says, have any of you tried? I tried her products. I had a lot of her products. I had her sea moss and the bladder rack. It was fire. She actually sent me the brain and the nervous system for the kids on accident, and then I told her she sent it, and then she let me keep it. So yeah, man, I try their products, and I recommend everybody try them. You know, that don't be scared to take it. Don't be like my mom who got a full fresh bottle talking about her knees hurt, and you got the you got the whole bottle. Mama, you bugged out. How you feeling, P?
I'm good. I like that. I'm happy it let me in because it kept freezing. That's how I be knowing when we be having a lot of people in the building, because then my whole feed be acting crazy. Like, it be freezing. It be going in and out. I'm like, oh, shit, we snapping today. Today was one of them days, okay? I say, you know what? I'm going to sit in the audience and just listen and learn, like Emily said, because that's definitely what was up.
Yeah, man. Information was heavy, man, and especially with the people dealing with diabetes and HIV and herpes and things like that. Man, y'all ain't got to be scared, man. Go and get some help, man. Shit, quit being a hermit and being scared and going to the zone. Go reach out to her. Take care of yourself, man, and because right now HIV is up 80%, y'all, and that's in St. Paul. Minneapolis, they're the highest rate. They got more people HIV in Minneapolis than they do in Atlanta. My mom talk about, no, I don't. I have a half a bottle. Good night. She got to go to work in the morning. Shout out to my mom. So you shouldn't even have a half a bottle. You've been having that bottle for like 4 months, mama.
Well, there goes my dating. I know, right? You feel like a lot, Sosa.
Man, listen, it's better than no than not no.
I'm finna go purchase a body cam condom. I'm about to put a condom over my whole body. Thanks a lot, Sosa.
Nah, man, this stuff we need to know, man. You know what I mean? What y'all don't know is HIV is hitting closer to home, man. It's a lot of people out here that got it. They ain't telling nobody they got it. Motherfuckers, they start looking ashy and shit, scratching, looking weird. You know what I mean?
You stupid.
Word.
He said looking ashy and scratching and shit.
My ain't in a while. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Nah. Yeah, we definitely need to spread this information out here. You know, one thing that I can tell about the black community, man, we're scared to go to the doctor, and when we do go to the doctor, we think it's all over. Oh, it's over. You feel me? So, it ain't over. And it's ways to get around this, but you got to change your mind, change the way you eat, and just change the way you exercise and do everything during the day. You know what I mean? Shout out to my daughter. My daughter even had a question. She don't never listen to me when it comes to medicine and nothing like that. So hopefully she'll click on that link. You feel me? What cup? This? Oh, some my son-in-law gave me.
Not my son-in-law.
Yeah. My daughter mad because he got me a little drink, and she was like, "Oh, we're gonna keep it drink." Nah, he gave it to me. Anybody want to come up? We can end the show. Matter of fact, let's just end the show. Thanks for joining. Meet us in the back chat, y'all. Y'all know we're gonna go down in the back chat. Danielle, leave Tony alone. Tony, leave Danielle alone. We don't want to hear y'all fussing.
Okay.
And leave Marcus alone. And we'll see y'all later, man. Thanks for joining. We will do a show tomorrow. It's gonna be, the show is, why are women asking men on dates, and why are men not asking women on dates no more? You want to know why? Because y'all women giving up everything too damn early. Y'all expect another man to take y'all out to eat. Y'all done already did everything else with somebody else. You want me to take you out to eat?
What?
Yeah, I'm in the show.
We can talk about that tomorrow.
No, we can talk about it tomorrow.
Because you just get off the shit.